Alright, welcome back to this. So, this event isn't fully opened yet. We gotta go with Kinich somewhere, but I'm talking to Navia right now, and she's explaining how this event is going to be working. I left off trying to figure out what to say. I'm gonna just say you want me to be your test player.
Wow,
Well, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us.
But if we
hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe.
Hold on, I need to take a... Oh, God. Ah! I'm trying to reach up over onto my desk to grab this yogurt that I had, because I had it sitting since the last video, and I don't want it to get bad on me, and I had to, like, reach up and see if I could grab it. You can probably hear me turning it. Okay.
I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Of course.
Oh,
Those are two things Navia is best at, making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then. Let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Okay. We need to go with Kinich to go get that gun, because I believe we ran into Ifa and Ororon, but we're going to do that first. What should I do? Let's wait for a sec. Because this seems like driving. This is her explaining the guides to me, so we can just let her sit here for a second. Ow, now it actually is animated. Before, when I first came here in the last video, this reel wasn't there. So let's go with Kinich over here, and then we'll go back to her. We're going to have to juggle between the both of them. Because I believe Kinich's side is actually driving the story, as where her side is driving the event. We need to do both, but, let's go here. Oh, yeah, there's Ororon and, Ifa. Because we keep saying, we found a suitcase that looked like it had been hidden, and if you didn't see the last video. We came here and we ran into Kinich. We ran into Kinich, like, in the city, like, right here. And then he's like, oh, I came here and I heard about this, this event, and he was talking with Charlotte. So then we went with him over here. And then that's when she's like, I found a gun thing. And... we obviously Kinich recognizes it 'cause he's from Natlan, and the thing was literally from, he's like, it's a hand cannon, but they're not wrong to call it a gun. And I even said in the last video, I said it was Ifa's. It was Ifa's and they took it. So that's probably why they're here. Let's see.
Oh man.
I'm assuming, see, I don't know why Ifa and Ororon are here. I'm even still trying to truly figure out why Kinich is here. He said he was following a smuggling case from Natlan that led him here. But why are these two here? Ororon!
Bro!
Hi! Man, I love Ororon. Seeing him makes me happy. Just seeing him, I'm like, it's you!
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Hello.
Ororon Ifa! What brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're...
With Kinich. Yeah, this looks hella suspicious, bro. Because in my game, well, it's everybody's games, this game is written the same for everybody who plays it. But for me, ever since I got to Natlan, to me, it feels like they keep shipping me hard with Kinich. Everywhere I went in Natlan during the main Archon quest, and even side quests and side stories that I played off on my own that I didn't record, he was there. Every time I would go talk to a character, he would just show the hell up. Every time I would be standing there looking at something, he was just there. Like when I tried doing Mavika's story quest, she's like, come with me to the people of the Springs, and we went to go see, like, Malani and Kachina, and again, Kinich was there again. Like, everywhere I go, he's there, and it feels like they keep shipping me with him. So, I thought it was very funny that I come back to Fontaine, and I run into him again. So I bet you the others are like, why are you with Kinich? Why is it always Kinich? What is happening? Are you on a date?
Ah, I'm guessing Kinich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Yeah,
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
especially here.
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Fuck if you weren't, holy shit! I wonder how his voice actor felt about saying that line, because him replacing Kinich, he was the center of attention. Holy shit, but I don't want to talk about that because I don't care. Anyway.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
You do realize that I was the one who saved this nation's Archon, right? Well, a lot of people get mad when you say that, but Furina is literally the humanity side, the human side of Focalors. Focalors was the god of Hydro, and she separated her divinity from her humanity, and Furina is a result of that. So in my eyes, Furina, yeah, I know she's not the Archon and doesn't have any, because she doesn't have the divinity. She's the human side. She doesn't have any god powers, but to me, I still see her as the Hydro Archon. I can't unsee it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people that I've spoken to, they feel the same way. They still call her the Hydra Archon. It's hard to unsee her like that.
Come on, Ifa.
Exactly.
Huh?
Do you not know what I did here?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
He's like, what's your problem?
Fair point. Anyway, back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Dude, that's like me.
Why are you here, of course?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing here?
For vegetables.
What?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Wait, is that right?
Well, he's not wrong.
It's Chivalry.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one.
Me too. I was trying to read it earlier and I was saying it wrong. I'm glad to know that Ororon is like me. It's like I couldn't say that. Ororon seems so chill. I really like this character. He's like becoming my comfort character for me. Like, he's so chill. He's so real about everything. I really do like him a lot. I really do.
Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natland, which is why Ifa and I are here.
Oh? Escoffier asked you for that?
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult.
You do realize that Ororon is literally 25 years old. Actually, he's 27, isn't he?
It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe are worried. So they had me come along.
If you don't know who these characters are, or what he's talking about, Ifa is from the Flower Feather clan. Ororon is from the Masters of the Nightwind tribe. They both are from that land, but they are from different tribes. Ifa belongs to the same tribe as Chaska, as where Ororon belongs to the same tribe as Seedlolly, as for Kinich is from the Scions of the Canopy tribe. But everybody in Ororon's tribe rose him because nobody knows who his real parents are. He was always specially, he was born like with a not complete soul. He's like, I wouldn't say he's dead, he's not dead. It's just there's something wrong with his soul. And he has the ability to see souls and stuff like that. So even though he's a grown man and lives on his own, people still treat him like a little kid.
Even though it's your first time too.
Don't say it like that. Oh my fucking god.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Yeah. What? What's wrong?
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Ah.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too?
Why not? I really like Ifa. He reminds me of like Magoichi Saika from like Samurai Warriors. Because the whole, I got a gun.
See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Because everybody just looks out for him. But yeah, Ororon is really like... Kinich is 24 years old. Everybody keeps saying he's 11. Kinich is 24, and I believe Ororon is about the same age. I think he's actually like 27. As for Ifa, I don't know.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
True, I'm 32 years old and I still have people worried about me walking 4 blocks down my house.
In theory, nothing at all.
But that's also probably because I'm a female, but anyway.
In that case, guess I better start over.
Hi, guys. My name's Ifa, and I just turned 5.
What are you doing? Nice to meet you, little bro. Paimon's not sure whose responsible adult is anymore.
So, what about Kakuku?
Yeah, where is he?
If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Ifa, there's nothing to worry about.
That look on Ororon's face, bro. It's like he's piercing through his head.
You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
Oh my god, what's happening?
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Oh, because he's a flying object, and flying objects can't be released within the first 3 days of Fontaine.
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I put him on mute until tomorrow.
Put him on the do not disturb.
Nice one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro.
Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by guards or for flying around?
It's for flying around.
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door.
Oh no.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Oh my god.
Which building? That one?
Oh no.
Yep, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Ifa, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Yeah, I don't have him, but apparently one of his abilities is that he can grab onto Kakuku and fly.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here.
Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. Paimon's starting to picture him flopping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left and right center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
Man, Ororon is so great. In other words, right now in this building, there could not... I can't read. In this building, there could be not one awesome Saurus, but 2.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right.
Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version.
The human. But our
Our priority right now should be to go in there and check on Kakuku.
Leave it to us.
Fuck me. I hit the wrong button again. I literally said, as it happens, Kinich and I were just heading over to the Parle Marmonia for something else.
You sure? Awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
That's oh my god.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
considering the fact that Kakuku belongs to Ifa.
Well, then it's your call, bro.
Alright then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Why would I wouldn't do that.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Back when we first met Kakuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Oh. Man, I love Ororon. I love everything about that character. And his voice actor is really chill in real life too. Like, he's like my comfort character. He makes me really happy, he does. Like, just seeing him, just listening to him talk, he makes me feel better. It's as if, though, a heavy, sorrowful weight of a stone has been lifted off my soul, and I'm able to breathe, if only for a second. Hey everybody, I'm Winnie.
Nothing new there. What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
Oh no, Neuvillette. 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 Nivy! Nivy! Neuvillette! No!
No way, bro!
Wriothesley.
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
I love these characters, man. Especially because Neuvillette is voiced by the same guy who voices Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. He's voiced by Ray Chase.
Oh no!
Hey, hello. For real now?
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again. Oh, you know one another.
Yes. He's a bro. He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler,
Yes?
was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Oh, no, you can stay. It's just...
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kinich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial?
Ah, so he knows him already.
I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
Does he realize that he's talking to the Hydro Dragon?
So
you've met Neuvillette before, but wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers.
Oh, okay, but how does he know about you?
But as for this other gentleman,
Oh, this is Wriothesley.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meropide. Or, in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is so weird. Getting my Natlan characters to meet my Fontaine characters is fucking weird. I never would have thought that Kinich would be meeting Wriothesley, or even Neuvillette. This is so surreal.
pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded just like me.
No, it totally didn't.
But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh wow! Oh no!
Oh, he's heartbroken.
I believe he said, or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro!
This is all a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome
let us return to the matter at hand.
Yes?
Mr. Kinich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Don't say it like that. Kinich tells Neuvillette and Wriothesley about Lapine Pauline finding the gun. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun that Lapine Pauline spoke of.
Wow!
This really is exactly like Pauline's sketch. It must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh? Yep, it's identical.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kinich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
The same goes for me, too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all.
The way you said that, marvelous.
Well then, all that's left is to...
What?
You miss me, bro?
Oh my god.
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natland, Ororon and Ifa.
Huh. Well, that's pretty extraordinary.
Oh?
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku. Excited?
Uh-oh. I can help pass the message on to his friends or his owner.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
I like Neuvillette. He's like fatherly. Don't mention it.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
What was that? What was that line about? Oh my god. Take a look. Take a look at what? Open it up and take a look. Yeah, let's not. Hey.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Natland would soon start showing up all over the world.
Yeah.
But I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro!
He's not... What?
The same might well be said for humankind.
What?
The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Kukuku, was it not?
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
What?
Sure thing, bro!
Okay. Yeah. Dude, tell Ororon what's going on. Okay. Run! Run, Lenny, run! Go! No, why would you auto-turn? Oh my god. Oh my god. I like how he auto-flipped like a damn robot. It's my joystick. My controller's on crack. It's interesting to see characters meet other characters. I actually do like when this game does that. Getting other characters from other regions to meet each other. I really like that a lot. Kinda wish they would do that more.
Ororon Ifa, we found Kukuku!
He's a prisoner.
What's the situation? How bad is it?
there's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no.
He looks like he's gonna faint. Every time I hear this song, it makes me think of fucking Hogwarts and Harry Potter.
When I saw that Kikuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Ifa. Maybe Kikuku just prefers high-rise living now.
What the hell?
Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
What's happening?
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kikuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Even had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news,
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kikuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Parlay Memoria for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kikuku is super nice, so he'll probably be absolutely fine. You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
Alright. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
Ifa, why don't we fix this problem by me just taking you in there to meet them? Why aren't we not doing that? Maybe because I'm not allowed to?
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kikuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
you don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Ororon and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Why are you telling me that? Alright, bro.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Paimon, please shut the fuck up. That's your problem. Just shut the fuck up. What if I want to spend all day with these guys? What's it to you, huh? Yeah, because this event is... It's like every other day we have to wait for it to open up. But in order for me to actually get it going on the main menu, I have to go back and talk to Navia. Navia is supposed to help me open up everything. So we're not, like, done. Let's go back and talk to her, because it should still be in my quest, yeah. We have to talk to her to get everything open. Woo! We just live with Kinich, because Kinich's side is actually driving the story of the event, as where Navia's side is showing you the mini-games of the event. So Kinich is the one driving the story, but Navia is the one driving how the mini-games actually work. Look at him just standing over there. Should I talk to him again? Hello?
It's all your fault! All your fault! Your fault, your fault, your fault!
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Why would Kinich come back here? You know what I just noticed? I like how Ifa said me and Ororon have rooms at the hotel, but Kinich doesn't, so... Where the hell is he staying?
Stop yelling and get to the point.
If you hadn't kept me locked away, I could have asked that judge to step in for me! He'd have backed me up for sure, and then we'd have kicked your sorry little butt!
For real now? Did you even hear yourself? You'd better focus on outsmarting Kikuku first.
Don't look at me like that. Hey, can I speak to you at all?
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality. I just wish I could say the same about the new staff.
Girl, being stuck in that little tiny booth looks depressing. Alright, let me go talk to Navia. Sorry, I had to do a date with some friends. Wait a minute. Lenny is shorter than Navia? What is this? Is it because of her heels? No.
Alright then. Time to try out Eclectic Escapades. I'll leave the strategy guide to you guys.
Oh god. Yeah, I gotta try out the minigames for her. Well, No time like the present. Unlock facility. So swiftly weaving through narrow alleyways, beset on all sides by danger. A popular trope in action films, and one that's faithfully brought to life by the escapades. Experience the thrill of the chase in this high-paced attraction. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, because I only have 8, so we can only do 4 at a time, right? Or 2 at a time. There's 3, but you can only do 2 for the first day. Woo. Okay, hold on. So a themed circuit based on the adventure film Journey to the Secret Sea. Legends tell of a mysterious ocean current. Its ebb, I was going to say ebb and flow. Its ebb, an invitation for adventurers to seek the mythical heart of the ocean, the so-called Secret Sea. So formulate a standard strategy to ensure smooth running. Okay. Because I think they said I had to test play all of these. Every time it comes to events like this, I'm always like kind of half nervous about them, because it's like, but usually events like this have to do with mechanics in the game that I usually do all the time anyway, or that I've done in the past. I don't know why every time it comes to new events in this game, I don't know why I always react like that, where I'm like nervous and unsure, but then when I actually try the damn thing, it's fun. So collect the required number of adventure coins and reach the destination to complete the challenge. Beware of some traps in the stage that will decrease challenge time if they are touched. That seems easy enough. Okay, special skills can create acceleration rings in front of the character while they are diving or gliding. Oh, we have to do a mixture of both? Not only can you speed up using these skills, but you can also use them to dodge obstacles or break through terrain. That seems weird. Alright. I'll just try it. If I screw it up, that's just the way it be. But I like Fontaine a lot, so I know how a lot of the stuff works here in terms of currents and stuff like that. Like Fontaine alongside Natlan are 2 of my favorite regions in the whole game. Mostly because I like the underwater aspect. Water has always calmed me down, even though I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign, but my mother is an air sign and my father is a water sign. My mom's an Aquarius, my dad's a Scorpio, so... But me and my brother are both Aries. But my point is, even though I'm born under a fire sign, I've always been calm around water. Believe it or not. I don't even see how those ones would even hit you. I mean, maybe it's possible. Woof. This reminds me of another event that I did during the story, where they had a bunch of, like, wave thingies. Oh god, the first person screwed me up. Hold on, can you... I'm losing time. There wasn't an event that had a bunch of waves like that you had to swim through, and it reminded me of that. He missed that last one because the camera got too close to him and it like auto-turned him. That one was fun. I actually like that one. Doesn't seem too hard or too complicated. It's just swim and collect the coins. I mean, what's so hard about that? I mean, maybe it'll get harder as they go along. Because like I said, this event opens up like every other day, so the main like story part of it doesn't open until tomorrow. Like the part with Kinich. But the mini games you get to work on, like for now.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format is super easy to get into. Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Why would you say it like that?
Out of their own pocket?
She's talking about Lapine Pauline.
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness.
That's the little thing that Farina has.
Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too. Shouldn't Farina be getting a sizable cut?
Don't worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image.
God, that sounds like the most freaking ridiculous name ever. It sounds like she's casting a spell.
The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction.
I think I get what they want me to do.
There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance.
I like how Escoffier is just staring blankly at that board.
Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us. I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes. I'll make an awesome boss. No, I have high standards. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. I know that. Shut up.
Alright, time to review.
Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates. Hopefully it's characters I know, but it's probably like NPCs. Yeah. Let's touch this board. Hey. Doesn't it feel like all your troubles just melt away when you're at the film Fantasyland? I've got 2 pieces of good news for you. Which would you like to hear first? Let's start with the most important one. Hit me with the lighter one. Save the celebration for me. We'll catch up later. No, hit me. Alright, then I'll begin with the one that's most exciting for you. I'm giving you the prototype of that composite hunter's bow. Oh? The prototype? Many years ago, a weapon research team at the Fontaine Research Institute developed a prototype to push the limits of long-range bow performance. They hired my outsourcing team to design the sight for it. But then, both the Magasin-Gardiennage and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol adopted muskets at their standard issue, and stopped ordering bows in bulk since they require so much training to master. The research team and my outsourcing group were disbanded, and this prototype ended up in my hands, until recently. A sci-fi film about melancholy enhanced warriors borrowed that bow as a prop. The invisible protagonist, the Prophet, used it to silently take down all sorts of enemies. Thanks to that, the bow gained quite a following among sci-fi film fans, so I brought it here to showcase. What an interesting backstory. But why give it to me? Because you're the heart and soul of the film Fantasyland, the one who brings all these legendary characters together. Oh, like fucking Kinich over there. After fans learned about the bow's original purpose, they all hoped it could find its way into the hands of a true master. Someone who can unleash his full potential, but I'm literally a sword user. What are you talking about? As a renowned ace adventurer, even if you're not a bow expert yourself, exactly, I'm sure you'll find someone who can wield it with skill and bring out its true power. Yeah, like Linny. Once things settle down at the film Fantasyland and most fans have had a chance to see it, I'd like you to take it and carry on its legacy behind the silver screen. I'm so flattered. No need for formalities between us. Just promise me you'll put it to good use. I hope you and your bow-wielding buddy have a blast with it. Well, in this account, I'm probably going to give it to Linny, but in my Ether account, I'm giving it to Venti, the animal Archon who I love so much, so I'm pretty sure he'll get a kick out of it. Navia...
When reviewing resumes, pay attention to each applicant's area of expertise.
Alright. She's like, you better not screw it up. Alright. Yeah, you just gotta hire people. Ow, just... So I think it's manually gonna tutorialize me here, so it just says hit X. Hit X. Okay, work experience, follow-up development for the Fontaine Research Institute's stabilization mechanism project. That is so long to say. Logistics supplier for the Fontanalia, film festival. Personal strengths, good sense of teamwork, plus willingness to take on millennial or difficult tasks. I'm tough enough to handle any amount of overtime, and I can bear with half a day off, even 7 days of work. That's weird. Salary expectations, I'd be grateful for basic, I think it's bonuses and insurance. I can't read all of it because this is a tutorial. Okay. So how many can I hire at a time? Because I think she's the first one because that's the only event that I've looked at.
Looks like
this particular employee is really getting into their role. I double-clicked again, wishing them success on the job. You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do.
In any case, with this, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is now officially open.
But I still have to look at the other two attractions. Please slow down.
Running a theme park is a long-term project.
I know.
You won't make much if you try and rush it.
I know.
We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
Yeah, because I think I only had 8, and each attraction costs us 4, so I can only open 2 on the first day. Okay. Or actually, I think I'm 2 out of 8, so I gotta wait. Okay.
Well, this cycle of operation sure got us off to a good start. On to the next one.
Okay. I think she really expects me to enter this. Okay. Well done, partner. Numbers like these speak for themselves. This report's nothing short of a business masterclass. So, outstanding entrepreneur, current cycle profit 2,400, wage expenditure minus 1,600, unused action points converted 800. And then that first one did 3,200. That first one was fun. I do like being able to swim and catch the rings. Kind of therapeutic in its own right.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle.
You know, every time I see Nobula, the way her boots go, it just looks like, wouldn't that hurt her legs because they're squeezing so tight? Like, her boots are like knee-highs. And the way they look on her legs, it looks like when she takes them off, she probably has outlines from the way they're shaped. Every time I see her character, that's all I think is, man, that looks painful.
To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier.
I really like her. I'm gonna try to see if I can get her.
She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
I mean, I know she's like a grand chef, but to be honest with you, I think she would need something more grander of a restaurant to show off her true skills. Having her stuck in a booth like that, how is she really supposed to showcase her true skills like that?
So, is...
That's like telling a freaking AAA ice skater who has like a bunch of gold medals and stuff to go freeze a mini child's pool and skate on that. How can they show off what they can really do? You know what I mean? It feels limited. So is this the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are also many layers to this operation. Yeah. What is it?
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience.
We keep
The
focusing
beautiful
on
scenic
Kinich.
reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals.
See what I mean? See how this game keeps, like, forcing him in my face? Like, I get he's here for the event, sure, but why is he positioned exactly right here, right now? Like, I'm trying to focus on getting these going, and they're like, no, stare at Kinich from a distance. Why are they doing that?
Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hearts in my eyes, check.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Hello!
Oh, my employers are here.
Don't look at me like that. She's very cute.
The president of the Spina di Rasula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
Yeah, I know. It feels a little weird. But I'm very honored to be here all the same. Like, I kind of do see these characters as, like, my friends. And in a real-life setting, if I had my friends who'd really want me to be here, I would feel honored that they would think of me. I would be very happy to be here. Sure, I would be nervous as hell, because I always am, but with my friends here, what could go wrong? And besides, if there are any true friends, if you do make mistakes or you are nervous, they'll be there to help you along the way. Because that's what friends are supposed to be for. And Navia is very a confident individual. Having her along with me actually makes me feel a little better. That way, even if I do mess up, I know she won't put me down for it. You know?
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business.
She's like, what are you talking about?
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park.
Okay, but I've never met her before, and I don't know what it is she can cook or make. I know she's a top chef, but as of right now, I've never met her formally. I didn't do her story chapter, and you're actually supposed to do it before this. I'm going to do it after this. So I don't actually truly know her yet. I literally don't know her yet.
But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects.
You know what I mean? That's like having somebody who's like a famous painter, right? And you haven't truly like got to know them, and that's like them saying, I want you to pick my best topic. I can paint animals, mountains, and I don't know, flowers or something, right? And have it look like photorealistic, make it look really lifelike, make it look like it was taken with a picture, and like taken with a camera, not actually painted. 'Cause there are some painters who can paint like that. Like it looks like it's actually a picture, like somebody took a picture with their phone. And it doesn't look like it's been painted at all. But that's like somebody saying, choose my best work, but yet you don't know what their best work is. That's how I feel right now.
Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
That is the most evil freaking look on her face I have ever seen. Because everybody knows that Paimon likes food and likes to eat, and that's the whole reason why she said that and why she's looking at her like that. That still looks pretty evil. That's like a Scara look. I expect Scara to smirk and have eyes like that, not her. What is happening?
The Paimon come every single day!
Don't say it like that. Do you do annual passes? I'd find a way to live here. Well, All you needed was a single ticket to try all the attractions and eat the food. Just one, but you'd have to pay every day. To be honest with you, yeah. If there was a real place that had food and attractions and all you needed was one ticket to try everything, but you can only do it a day, the fact that that ticket gives you so many passes, you get food plus to try the attractions, I would probably show up every day. Because in most events, you have to pay separate, like there's tickets for food, tickets for rides. But if one ticket did all of that, yeah, I probably would come every day. I hate the fact that I said that. Do you do annual passes? I'd find a way to live here. I'm gonna make a joke.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public.
Oh.
Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish.
Oh?
So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next themed dish. Now then, give me your hand.
My hand? I had no idea inspiration could be physically transferred. She's like, give me your hand and get transported to a food dream of nightmares with giant ice cranes. Touch her?
A warm and energetic feel.
Why would you say that?
Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin.
Ah.
A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength.
That is very awkward.
Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
She has a weird accent that I can't pinpoint. Okay, power-packed barbecue ribs, son. Spend 30% less the next time you upgrade an attraction. Woo!
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy.
Okay.
The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste. Perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day.
I can't pinpoint her accent. It kind of reminds me of something that I do. If I read for a long time, I actually do have an accent that starts to slip out, but it's from different parts of my family. I'm related to different types of people. Like, I'm related to Indians, I'm related to Mexicans, I'm also related to Italians as well. I have a few family members that are like Irish, so my family is like mixed from like my parents' side and such. But there's like one accent that comes from my mom's side. If I read for a very, very long time, you'll start to hear it slip out. But I have to read for a very long time.
But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
Me.
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished.
Yeah.
A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly.
What is that accent? I swear I've heard it before. Like the word she said, instead of saying quiet, she said like quiet. Like, that's the accent that's from my side of my family. I'm like, that can't be Italian, is it? Because it almost sounds like it could be. Like, because a good example is, like, instead of saying here, sometimes I'll say hair. Or instead of saying there, I'll say there. Like, there's like an A. I don't know what that is.
As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here?
Sounds about right.
Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
It's not like Southern. It almost sounds like she's trying to hold back a Southern accent, but maybe not.
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre.
Oh, I feel like I'm getting lightheaded.
For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Yeah, I have an illness that acts up quite a bit. Sometimes I'm fine, but then there's days where I get sick and I start feeling lightheaded, so it happens every once in a while. It'll come on suddenly where I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna faint, but I'll be fine. I deal with this all the time. It's fine.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot.
I'm just tired.
I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
I've been exhausted a lot lately. I haven't slept well. I stayed awake for 2.5 days straight trying to get venti with my main account. I am not lying about that. I stayed up for 2.5 days straight. That's why I'm super exhausted and frustrated that I didn't get him. I put in 55 pulls on my main account, which is this account. Didn't get him. On my second Lumion account, I put in 103. Didn't get him either. But with my Ether account, I did. I put in 79 pulls and they gave me Venti. So technically I do have him, but I just don't have him here. My Ether account has him.
That's a great idea!
You really live up to your reputation, ha 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 ha! Fucking let me voice Paimon, I'll do it. Everybody wants her to be recasted anyway. I'll let me take the voice. Only I probably wouldn't make her sound like that though. I have about 4 different vocal ranges, like this is my normal speaking voice, but I can also go up and make it softer or higher. It all really depends, really.
Looks like these
themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference. I feel lightheaded again. Ugh. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. Oh my god, I feel like I'm having a stroke. You and Navia invite the audience over. Okay.
Thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Alright, we had Lenny do it last time, so... Is there any, hold on a second, because this thing is happening in real time. There wasn't any other characters who showed up, right? I want to see something for just a second, because I know Kinich is always going to be there, but Ifa said something earlier that I was kind of curious about. Let me go see something, because, so basically Navia's side of the story is driving the events, like I said. And Kinich's side is driving the main story of the event. So Kinich is doing the story. Talking to him advances the story. Talking to Navia advances the mini-games. See, I told you they'd be here. Hey!
I've realized we're in a bit of a tricky situation here.
Kind of figured he was in trouble.
What do you mean?
I have no money.
If we go out, we won't have time to watch that film we rented.
But if we stay in and watch the film, we won't have time to go out.
Oh, you realized it too?
That look on her face, she's like, oh my god, are you fucking serious? I don't know why I was crouch-shotting Aurora on there, I'm sorry. It's not what I was trying to do, I promise.
Yeah, well, pretty smart for a 5-year-old.
Yeah, it's an in-joke from the last video. Ifa played a joke and said, I'm 5, but he's not, he's really not. Don't let, why you both look at me like that? Did you see that? Oh my god. They both turned their head at me like, what are you doing here? Oh, you know, spying on you. Watching you, watch me, watch you. Watching you, watch me, watch you, watch me. Hi-ya. Like I'm in a fairy tale. This is so Harry Potter music. Every time I hear that song, that's literally what it makes me think of. I'm like, what am I in Hogwarts? It just sounds like that. It sounds like a theme you'd hear in a magic place. I'm not saying it's the same. I don't want anybody to get upset and be like, it's fucking not. No, to me it sounds like that's a song you'd hear in like a magic school, right? Okay, that thing. Hey, can you hug that thing? Can you hug the thing? There you go. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, that's the thing. That thing is the mascot for this event. What is it? It's coffee. Is it voiced? Is it voiced?
Oh?
It is.
You've met my pâtissière suprême?
Yeah.
Thanks to Escoffier, I used to have my pick of delectable confections, even beyond Gâteau de Bourg. Unfortunately, after everything that happened,
yeah,
I can no longer afford what the Palais Mermonia was paying her.
Oh?
Oh, don't worry. We're still in touch. I like to send her homemade dishes of my own.
Oh, you cook?
I even invented a new one not too long ago.
Hara fruit.
Hara fruit fish jelly macaroni. Sounds good, right? I'll make it for you sometime.
No, no, please. Ah! Ah! That sounds like torture. What? Oh my god! When she said fish jelly, I died inside. No!
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
If I fire off that arrow, it'll kill him. I mean, it does damage to him. When it goes ding, ding. See? Look at the damage, it's killing him. But if you do this, he should get life back.
Now disappear!
Yeah.